Hi, hello. This is Dr. Prasad Pudilam, biology for computer science engineers topic I am handling now. Okay, so biology for engineers, that is computer science students. 2022 academic year admitted for first years. 2022 they joined the engineering stream for such students. 2021 scheme biology was also there. Okay, that also I completed the video classes. Study materials also available for purchase. This study materials also will be made available for purchase soon after the release of the video. Now this is the topic of heart. How heart, working of heart, the mechanism of heart, pumping mechanism and the different functioning. It can be connected to an artificial heart which we make, which we have to make, which is needed for the present condition, because the technology is improving, considering the human as well as any other animal, whatever different uh, forms of heart also need to be done. And when such hearts are made, and it should work in the similar way as that of the normal heart, that means that much computer coding is needed to make them each part of that one to work based on the requirement. Just like when we see a dog coming to bite, we, our brain will tell our heart, hello, start by beating more, we need to run. Okay, more energy needed for our legs to run. So same way, if a new heart, artificial heart is inserted to our body, if we see a dog, whatever brain tell that should be communicated there. That means that some coding mechanism required, so that it will work accordingly. Then only it is possible. Okay. Or our hand should work. Take a store and hit with the dog. Okay. Okay. Just for fun, I said, what is the importance of computer science engineers in future? Because everything will become artificial. Everything is not becoming artificial, getting it artificially also, so that if something is not working, at least the artificial one can be used to replace it and make it work further. Okay, moving on to the topic. So I have referred many reference books, reference materials, online reference materials is mentioned here. Some research papers, some website went and analyzed it, download, checked it, read it, copy pasted it, rearranged it. Based on that, the system is, this notes is developed because it should connect it to the computer science engineer. Not that a computer science stream syllabus is made and still teaching the same biology. That is will not work. Some improvement should be there. So you can refer my previous study material also. Compared to that, here I have made some modifications, something more towards the computer science and less of biology. Biology terms are there, biology concept is there, but futuristic computer advanced requirement, that connection is given, uh, because then only it will be useful for a computer science engineer in future. Just studying biology is not enough. How it is connected, so that they can further develop, they can further shows the interest on that and work on that. Okay, question, what was the question? Describe the mechanism by which the heart functions as pump and evaluate how these mechanisms have inspired the design of artificial heart devices. Okay, market distribution. About describing about heart pumping mechanism, only 4 marks. Evaluation this mechanism in applied artificial heart design is 6 marks. So that is how I arranged the question market distribution. Okay, so the heart functions as pump through a coordinated contraction and relaxation of its chambers, regulated by valves and driven by the electrical impulses. Artificial heart devices are inspired by the natural mechanism of a human heart, incorporating principles of the pulsative and continuous blood flow, valve functions, electrical control, and material biocompatibility to create effective and reliable replacements for heart function. Okay, so this is the anatomy of a heart. A very good image which I connected even in my previous year note also used the same image. So biologybrain.com, from that I took it. Okay, so it has got a right atrium, left atrium, right ventricles, left ventricles. Okay, so atrium is upper side, ventricle is the lower side of the heart. Right side it collects the used blood. Used blood means from the blood the oxygen is taken out. That blood is taken there to the right atrium, then it is taken to right ventricles. From there it is pumped to the lungs where we take oxygen. The lungs functioning, that is the next class, how the lungs functions, from which the oxygen is added to the blood, and it when comes to the left atrium. Then left atrium it gives to left ventricles. Left ventricle pushes it to our circulation system, entire body. Okay, now the chambers which I explained, the same thing, anatomy of heart, different chambers are there. Okay, the cardiac cycle, the diastole and systole, which I have seen very good representation in this particular uh, link or a website. Okay, this image is taken as such from the. So during a cardiac diastole, the heart muscle is relaxed and blood flows into the heart, and during atrial systole, the atria contract and push the blood into the ventricles. During third one, the atrial systole, the ventricles contract and force the blood out of the heart. Okay, so there are two terms. If you go to this website, you will get a very good information from the detailed information. I just collected and made into 2 points. That is diastole, the cardiac cycle as diastole and systole. Diastole is the phase where the heart muscle relax and the chambers fill with blood. The blood flows from the atria to the ventricles due to the pressure difference. And systole, the phase where the heart muscles contract and pumping the blood out of the chambers. Right ventricle pumps blood to lungs and left ventricle pumps to the circulation, systemic circulation. Now different valves. So again another image which I have collected, which shows exactly the shape of the 4 different valves. Okay, valves are needed because otherwise blood should not go back. It should flow one direction. That's why we use the valves. Okay, so you can see trapezoid valve is there, aortic valve is there, pulmonary valve is there, mitral valve is there. So different valves also we should understand the terms which are used. Atrioventricular valves, AV valves, it is a tricuspid valve. Tri means 3. Okay, so that shape. Okay, tricuspid valve between the right atrium and right ventricle is there. Mitral valve between left atrium and left ventricle is there. And semi-lunar valves, that is pulmonary valve between right ventricles and pulmonary artery, and aortic valve between the left ventricle to the aorta. The function that should be one-way flow blood, preventing the backflow during the cardiac cycle. Okay, now how that pumping, that energy, what makes that to pump? Why that muscle, heart muscle contract and different? That also I did a survey. This particular website, it was explained in detail, and I took that image only. Image is taken from this particular reference. It's a overview of the individual components of a heart conducting pathways, that conduction pulse, that beat, which makes the muscle to contract. And okay, the points which I given is very less, but a detailed one is there in this, which is not needed for right now for you people. So simple one: senatorial node, atrioventricular node, his Purkinje system. These are terms connecting to the electrical conduction system in heart. The natural pacemaker of heart located in the right atrium, it generates electrical impulses that initiate the heartbeat, receives impulse from SA node and relays them to the ventricles, and it conducts the impulses through the ventricle, ensuring the coordinated contracts, and the contraction makes the blood to flow to either to lung or to the systemic uh, system. Okay, now evaluating how this mechanism in artificial heart design, mimicking natural pumping action, that is the pulsative flow, continuous flow, the valve design, different design of the valve based on the heart, actual valves, mechanical valves, biological valves comparison, electrical control, pacemakers, artificial heart, how the control of electrical pulse is done, that is also given here. Materials biocompatibility, which materials can be has to be used, and what are their requirement, that is mentioned here. And the real world already we have artificial heart designed and the market, that Jarvik 7 heart made to Syncadia. I went to their website for the research publication, then I took it. Based on this only I have made that question. Okay, now we'll see the second part of this. So for 6 marks, mimicking natural pumping action, the pulsative flow. Many artificial heart, they mimic the natural pulsative flow of the heart. What is pulsative flow? If you are interested, you should go in detail and study. So the natural pulsative flow heart is used using the mechanical pumps to replicate the rhythmic contraction and relaxation. Continuous flow, some modern devices use continuous flow, providing a constant stream of blood, which differs from heart's natural rhythm, but still effectively circulates blood. Okay, mechanical valves, durable valves made from materials like titanium or carbon are used to replicate the function of natural heart valves, ensuring one-way blood flow. Valves made from animal tissues like a pig or a cow valves are also used to mimic the natural flexibility and performance of human valves. Electrical controller, devices that mimic the heart's natural pacemaker, the SA node, provides electrical impulses to regulate the heartbeat in patients with arrhythmias. Artificial hearts devices uh, incorporating sophisticated control system to adjust the pumping rate based on body's needs, similar to the natural regulation by autonomic nervous system, that is electrical control. Materials and biocompatibility, materials used in artificial heart are designed to be non-reactive, non-toxic, to avoid any rejection from our body. That is called biocompatibility. If they are not biocompatible, then our body will consider it as an enemy, and it will start attacking it. It will reject that. It will not function in our body. Advanced materials are used to withstand the constant motion and pressure, ensuring longevity and reliability. Okay, we see many machines which continuously running means it will wear and tear. So just like our heart continuously working, wear and tear should not happen, because continuous contraction and relaxation, if it is there, consider that should advanced materials are required. Okay, that is about then real world examples, say Jarvik 7, one of the example given, how it is working mechanism, everything is available in this particular website. I took only the image to make you that this is how they made it, the artificial heart, and heart artificial heart by the heart made to pumps. This I got from a slideshare.net. Okay, even the original website is also there, their website is also there, but I afraid of going to taking that image, so I took it from the slideshare. Exact working how it works with the heart, connecting to the heart is not artificial heart itself, but supporting device. Then again, syncardia, which is a total artificial heart. How it works, everything that you can check in that website. Moving to another question connecting to the heart pumping mechanism. This may compare the heart's pumping action to that of a mechanical pump and discuss the challenges and innovations in developing artificial heart valves. Again, comparison of heart mechanical pump to 4 marks. Challenges and innovation in artificial heart valves, that is 6 marks. This is C of 4. Suppose outcome 4, it can be connected. Level of question is 3 and 10 marks. Okay, anatomy and function, the chambers, the valves, the cardiac cycle is the same thing which I explained earlier. But connecting to this question, again we need to write it. The valve function, 4 valves are there and how they function. The muscle contraction, cardiac muscle contraction coordinated by electrical signal originated from the SA node, resulting in rhythmic and forceful contraction that has mechanical pump, basic principles, components, operation, and the valves. Mechanical pumps operate by moving fluids, liquids, and gases through mechanical action. Types of pumps include centrifugal pumps, positive displacement pumps, and the components. A typical pump consists of an inlet and outlet mechanism to move the fluid, like impeller and piston, and a housing covering that. Fluid enters the pump through the inlet. The mechanical action moves the fluid through the pump, and fluid is discharged through the outlet. That is how it operates. Mechanical pumps often use check valves to prevent backflow and ensure unidirectional flow. Now the comparison, functional similarities of both heart and the mechanical pump. Moves the fluid through a system by generating pressure. Both uses valves to control the direction of flow and prevent the backflow. Operational differences: heart is biological pump powered by muscle contractions and regulated by the electrical signals, whereas mechanical pump they rely on external energy source like electric motor or other mechanical components. Heart operates continuously and adjusts its output based on the body's needs. Just like what I said, that if dog comes, we need to run. So based on the needs, it will work. While mechanical pumps may have fixed or adjustable flow rates, it lacks biological feedback mechanism. So here I need the help of computer science engineers to do something in the artificial pumping system. If they make, you should listen to the brain, not a systematic setup one. It will not work. You should take the impulse of the brain, then coding has to be done such a way that based on that the speed regulation is needed. Otherwise it is difficult. Discussion of challenges and innovations in artificial heart was carrying 6 marks. The challenges in developing artificial heart was biocompatibility is one of the challenge. Durability is another challenge. Hemodynamics, size and fit, calcification are the challenges that are there in artificial heart valves. Artificial valves must be made of material that do not provoke an immune response in our system, body system, which will make the blood to clot. The valves need to withstand mechanical stresses of continuous opening and closing, ideally lasting the patient's lifetime. Okay, till the patient they want to die, the valve should work. Valves must mimic natural flow dynamics to prevent turbulence, which can cause damage to blood cells or lead thrombosis. So disease. Valves must be designed to fit precisely in the patient's heart, taking into account the variations in anatomy. Prevention of calcium deposition on the valve, which can impair function over time because our blood contains calcium also. The calcium deposit, it should not deposit on that and create unwanted reactions. Now the innovations in artificial heart valves, using biocompatible material like pyrolytic carbon or expanded polytetrafluoroethylene, or and biological tissues like bovine or porcine. That is the materials similar to that of a heart. Materials are there, and then connecting that material is the need of the era. Then valve designs, mechanical valves made from durable materials like titanium or carbon, designed for long-term durability, but requiring lifelong anticoagulation therapy, made from animal tissues, that is bioprosthetic valves, providing better hemodynamics and not requiring anticoagulation but having a limited lifespan due to tissue degeneration. Transcatheter valves, minimally invasive valves that can be inserted via catheter, reducing the need of open heart surgery. These are the different valves, heart replacement if it is there, and what are the advantages and limitations also mentioned here. Development of uh, anticoagulant coating, that is heparin, and anti-calcification treatment to enhance valve motility and performance. 3D printing, customized valve creation using 3D printing technology, allowing for precise anatomical fitting and potentially reducing rejection rates. Tissue engineering, research into growing heart valves from the patient's own cell, aiming for fully biocompatible and durable solutions, incorporating sensors and feedback mechanism to adjust valve function in real time, improving the physiological response and integration with the body's natural rhythms. Next one, that is lung, I will cover in the next class video. Okay, so this is my study material. You can note it down from this assets. I will not be attaching to the video because already the notes as such is given. You can just go through it and pen it down, and not much detailed explanation I am not giving, but more points I am connecting to that, because the study material which I prepared itself is more than sufficient connecting to the question answer. Okay, thank you very much.